The Mara Elephant Project started in 2011, and this was when poaching was really bad across this ecosystem. In this area it was ivory poaching, so we lost in 2012 96 elephants to ivory poachers. So we started up by hiring a number of rangers and starting up an intelligence unit to really break up those poaching rings. And that had a huge success, and as we saw the poaching numbers come down in 2016, we saw there was a new challenge to elephants in this ecosystem.
Fast forward, now we are noticing a lot of expansion of human settlements and encroachment as well in former habitats, ranges. And this has brought a lot of interactions between elephants and people, causing a lot of human-elephant conflict as well.
So we try to bring that from conflict to coexistence. So how can farmers better coexist with elephants, and how can pastoralists better, and how are we managing to make sure that those areas where elephants are safe, but also the people in those areas are also safe.
Some of the technology that we've implemented, we are using Earth Ranger, which is a specialized conservation software, to monitor all our collared elephants, all our rangers, all our vehicles as well. And this has enabled us to collect real-time data. Through this app, we have managed to get historical and real-time data about elephant movements in the landscape, and we are able also to record events and generate reports out of this system.
So really the backbone of the Mara Elephant Project is the rangers. So the rangers come from this community where we live, and they are provided with training. Part of that training is obviously the paramilitary training, but some more important things are like the medic training, the drone training. So MEP really is innovating and incubating some smaller projects which we believe really professionally develop our rangers. Who is the new ranger in Africa? And conservation really has to change. A fundamental problem that if you need an army to protect wildlife, there's something going on that's not quite right. Things have not aligned there. So the new ranger will be monitoring carbon, will be going into forests and being ecological monitors, but also have some specific skills which they can then use after they are a ranger.
The rangers are largely from the local community here, the Maasai. They are people who are born here, they understand the landscape, they've lived with this wildlife, and we do a lot of training and refresher courses. And we also work very closely with Kenya Wildlife Service, where we send rangers to Manyani, and we are also working with LEAD Ranger program, to upscale some of our rangers, so they are properly trained, properly equipped and empowered to go out there, and they are 100% from the community. MEP's presence is in the Mara, and that is where we are focusing a lot of our attention and a lot of our resources in the landscape.